Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. I'm really happy to be back. I'm sorry for missing last week. Having school start and then a big con happen in the same week really kicked my ass. And the emotional fallout after the con was no cakewalk either. But I'm feeling much better now, and I'm really happy to be back. I hate to disappoint again, but I have to hold off on sharing my interview with Pikmin Link. The first reason being that I really want to do a good job editing it and presenting it, which I was all geared up to do last night, and then I was about to drive home from hanging out with my mom, catching up, getting Chipotle, and I was about to leave and my car wouldn't start. So I had to stay at her house overnight without my camera or anything of that sort. So unfortunately, it's gonna have to wait. I'm really sorry. The other reason being that I can't find my camera cord. And that's why I'm filming on webcam. My life is basically a series of technical difficulties. But that just means that I have plenty of time to respond to my fellow geeks, so here we go. Steph, I'm sorry that you keep getting bad news. I think I might have passed that illness on to you because it keeps happening to me too, so I very much apologize. But to make up for it, I found your wedding invitation, and I just realized that Photo Booth is probably filming it backwards. My dearest Pyro, thank you for not spoiling Doctor Who for me, because I've been so busy that I still haven't watched any of the new episodes at all. I know I'm really behind. Thank God I quit Tumblr for now, because I'd be probably really pissed off and spoiled by now. But you know what I have been watching? Like, way too much? White Collar. I can't stop watching it. It's so good. And only Nikki understands my feels, and that's why I'm bringing up a non-nerdy show on Geeks of the Week, because that is why Nikki and I are brought together, because we both love White Collar. That is why we are married, because of a TV show. That's true nerd love, y'all. Also, Nikki, besides being perfect and adorable, and apparently my wife, your video with the freaking stick puppets, I laughed so hard. I cackled. I was in my bathroom catching up on Geeks of the Week on the toilet, because that's what I do. And I just sat there on my toilet and I just laughed, and I'm sure my upstairs neighbors heard it. And they probably think I'm crazy for laughing my ass off in the bathroom. But that was precious and adorable, and it made me miss you guys so much. But yeah, Nikki, we need to talk about last night's White Collar, because it made me so sad. The bromance is breaking up, and it makes me really sad. And we can also talk about how Neil was all shirtless and sweaty, and his hair was all... Mario-san, ちょっと日本語話します。でも、日本語を読むが下手ですね。あなたの漫画は読みません。ごめんなさい。So, Pyro's query as to our thoughts on fan service. I honestly could film a whole video about this. And I won't do it tonight because my webcam only likes to film in like 30-second intervals. So, this will be interesting to try and do. As you guys might have noticed, I like ladies, but I'm also a feminist. So basically, it's really hard to be me because, you know, whenever I see an unnecessarily placed panty shot in an anime, because, well, that's redundant, because there's no such thing as a necessary panty shot, but when there is one, I always go one of two ways. I either go, that's hot, or that shit ain't right. Okay, usually I think it's hot, and then I kind of step back and think about why it's wrong. But I still think it's hot, and I'm allowed to think things are hot, but it's difficult to justify. Overall, I don't necessarily mind its inclusion in anime. It's not something that bothers me so much that if there's some of it in a show that I won't watch something. Like, I've sat through Enigma, like the new animated series, and I mostly enjoyed that. I just finished School Days, which has a stupid amount of those camera shots where they pan over the girl's entire body, usually from the feet up, for no reason at all, except to conceivably save on the animation budget or something. Then I hear about shows like High School of the Dead, which a part of me really, really wants to watch, but all I hear about with that show is not what it's about. Even though I guess it's self-explanatory, all I ever hear is how much fan service there is in it. It wasn't until my boyfriend started watching it recently that I actually heard that it was a good show. All everybody had ever had to say about it was how bloody and violent and fan servicey it was. And again, violence is something that I tend to enjoy in my shows. You know, I can recognize and step back and realize that it's not necessarily a good thing, but I understand that it's not real, and honestly, I would rather watch big robot shows and shoot 'em ups than your average slice of life anime. But, again, the inclusion of sexual themes and violence together makes people associate sex and violence, and that just has so many implications that I could talk on and on and on about forever, but you guys don't care. So, I guess in sum, I like my nudity, but don't make that all your show is about, or don't make it so that that's all I hear your show is about. So that's my opinion on that, and just so we don't end this video on an angsty note, I'd like to give a quick overview of my weekend at SabatonCon, which was 2 weekends ago now. The con itself was actually great. It was really well run. The new location is generally good. The hotel rooms were fantastic. We had a suite. We fit 8 people in it. It was $50 for each of us, and we were not cramped. It was probably the best hotel room I've been in, tied closely with the one we stayed in for Fanime. The giant jacuzzi tub definitely makes it a win, though. And as I told you guys, the guest list was A+. We had just about anything you could ever want in a guest list, and I got to meet some of them, which was fantastic. And my panels actually went really well, probably the best my panels have ever gone, so I'm really happy for that. I had some personal issues, and like I said, the emotional fallout afterwards was really not fun and has soured a lot of my memories from that con, but it was actually a good weekend. I saw a lot of people that I love and miss and don't get to see a lot, so yeah, generally, very good weekend for me. But yes, if I may show off some of my swag, my friends Judy and Gladdy are big Persona fans, and they made this, which makes me laugh. I probably shouldn't show this, because it's a little PG-13, that's more than PG-13, are you kidding me? Just Troy Baker's autograph. I said this was for me, so he said for you. Thanks, Troy. Here's Mary Elizabeth McGlynn's autograph from my friend Gail, who's in Germany. This sweet girl named Phoebe, I was in the Persona 4 cafe with her back in the day. She actually drew me this saber picture a while ago, and she gave me a print of it. I just discovered she gave me 2 prints of it because she's that awesome. She also made these really cute Beatrice keychains, which is like the only Umineko stuff there, so it made me really excited. And here's my autograph from Vampy. She thinks my name is cool. That made me really happy. And then she hugged me 4 times. And then, of course, my beautiful autograph picture Pikmin Link, SC2. Yes, I realize she's Pikmin Link, but you guys know I love Code Geass more than anything, so I couldn't pass up the C2 photo. Yes, and like I said, I have presents to send to my fellow geeks, and they're all sitting down here, waiting for you guys. But you don't get to see them. Jack Frost says no. So I guess that's all for me this week. Before I go, I want to wish Steph a happy early birthday, since DeviantArt's telling me that it's your birthday, so I hope that's true. If not, happy unbirthday. So happy unbirthday or birthday, Steph. All my love to my fellow geeks and to our wonderful viewers. Keep being awesome, and I will talk to you guys next week. I love boobies, I like butts, I love thighs, I love thigh highs, I love pantsu, I just like ladies. I'm amazed that these are sticking to my face right now. It's a testament to how much makeup I have on.